Hello again, K-Truck fans. Should be pretty obvious what we're going to do here today based on what you're looking at. We got plugs, rotor, cap, and wires that we're going to put on the 1996 Mitsubishi Minicab. I got all these parts from the wonderful people at G&R Imports in Missouri. They were incredibly helpful. There's some other parts I got that we'll be doing later. So let's go over to the truck and get these installed. So here we are under the passenger seat. You can see the 1, 2, 3 plugs we're going to remove. Wires first, of course, and then it's kind of dark at the moment, but here's where the plugs route to. We're under the bed, and here's the cap. The rotor's under there. All this stuff's getting replaced. Now, I'm not doing this on here for any specific reason. There's no spark or ignition issues that are really evident at the moment, but not knowing the age or condition of these cables, wires, and rotors, it's a cheap replacement and pretty easy to do. First, we'll get these plugs pulled out, or wires pulled out, sorry. These might be OEM, they're labeled 1, 2, 3, so that might be easy to keep track on the other side when we do the rotor. Oops. This third one is under the body of the vehicle, so it should be fun to get the plug out. And by fun, I mean challenging. There we go. There's the plug down there. I have a better view of this right now than I do in real life. So we'll blow those holes out and we'll get those plugs out. In real life, it's 3 days later because I had to get a 5/8 narrow-walled spark plug socket, because the normal one I had, did not fit in this hole. Start here on the easy one. Oh boy. There's our number 1 out. Here's a new one, just for comparison. The old ones have quite a gap in them. Deuces. Number 2 going in. Of course, you save the hard one for last. Well, first good news of the day. We can get that in there. Ta-da. First one going in. See the appeal of the other mini trucks, where this is much easier to get to. Not impossible, but not terribly pleasant. So here you are in the back. There's the cap, rotor, and plugs through the hole in the bed. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. So I remember 1 right here is the top right, 2 is on the bottom, and then 3 is right here on the left. So 1, 2, 3, coil. 1, 2, coil, and 3. It should be completely loose on the other side. Oh, no, one's attached to the coil. I'm a dummy. Let's go find that. So right under the truck, Here's the coil right here, and right there is the end of the plug. So I'll pop that off. We're back up front again. In order to see that plug, which is right here, I'm going to pull this tank, these two tanks, but this is one piece. So I'm going to pull that and see what we got behind it. I cannot see that coil from any other side. Unfortunately, these are both very full right now. Alright, so we're flipped over here. Got this out of the way a little bit. There's the end of the plug. And there's the twist tie that's causing so many troubles. Success. It is free. I'll take it out. Just two little Phillips to get this cap off on either side. There we are. It's a little corroded. Bunch of schmutz on the contacts. There we go. Here's the new one. Far less that's good. That's the angle we got it off on. Got the new one prepped. In here, see how much cleaner that is. Get that baby on there. Just two screws. New one has Phillips. And that's snug. It's good to me. Alright, put them all back. I've labeled 1 and 2. The other side is in. 2 goes on the bottom. There we go. Everything's back together back here. Got the original little clips to hold everything snug. It's snapped on right above the head there. And there's our coil plug and coil wire. I'm going to put this tank back, see if she fires up. Let's go turn it on and see what happens. So if you're going to attempt this change, plugs, wires, rotor, cap, I'd recommend about an hour, and definitely a special thin-walled plug socket or a thin-walled socket. But these are deep enough where you're going to need this entire length. This thing's 6 inches, so that's a deep hole. So be ready for that when you're replacing those plugs. So thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you next time.